What's going on, everyone? I just want to come on here real quick, kind of talk about why I'm doing the carnivore diet. I've been diabetic. I was diagnosed about, I believe it's 2008, 2009. Type 2 diabetes, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, you name it. I wasn't doing great. At the time, I was about maybe 320, 330, something like that. Honestly, it really didn't give me a lot of problems till about 2015. Mainly because most of the time, I was a pro wrestler, so I was always in decent shape. Like I always, I get in the ring, I could go for 20, 30, 40 minutes and not get blown up or nothing. I was in really good shape. I had to get fusion neck surgery in 2012. And just after that, I was never really the same person. And about 2015 is when I really started having problems with diabetes. Like, started affecting my legs, my feet. And around 2017, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try a new diet. And I found the plant-based diet. So I saw the Forks Over Knives video. And I was like, oh, we're supposed to eat like this. We're not supposed to eat meat. Meat's the devil. So I started the plant-based diet. I did it for about 2 years. And at first, it worked. I lost about 70 pounds within 2 months. Like it was fast. But I didn't lose 70 pounds of fat. I lost 70 pounds of muscle. Like, I never realized how small I really was until 2019 when I got back in the ring. And I'm watching videos. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't realize I was that small. And it wasn't that I was just that small. Like everywhere, like all the places I had all that muscle. It was gone. Like it was completely gone. So the end of 2019, some personal stuff happened. I got very depressed and I started eating normal again. I eat all the junk food, all this, all that. And it wasn't till... And there was times within those years that I would try to go back to either plant-based diet, eating more like chicken and rice, stuff like that. But in all honesty, when I did the plant-based diet, like I said, the first couple months I felt decent. But the 2 years I was on it, the whole time I felt like crap. Like I really did. Like I didn't feel as bad as I did because, I wasn't putting all the crap in my system, but still it was like, something's not right here. And I always thought, well, maybe it's just because I'm diabetic. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's, the high blood pressure. Maybe that's just it. It's no big deal. But the problem was I just had so many different efficiencies. Like I was missing so much from my diet. I just never felt right. I never did. And it's like the more I did it, the worse I felt. And so from like 2019 to 2023, I would try different diets, different stuff, and nothing seemed to work. And then I came across a Ken Berry video. If you guys don't know who Dr. Ken Berry is, he's the guy to look into, especially if this is something you're just starting. He helps a lot, especially with people with diabetes. Like, he's definitely somebody to check out. But anyway, I saw a video, August 2023, I started doing the carnivore diet. And the only thing was, like, I still ate peanut butter to help with my cravings. But beyond that, it was straight carnivore. Like, I'd have like a scoop of peanut butter at night, but that was it. I did it for about 2 weeks. And those first 2 weeks, I felt great. Like, this shoulder is so screwed up from wrestling. It was so inflamed. I could barely lift. I could barely go like this. And within a week, I was like, up here, like, it was crazy. Like my knee felt better. My knee's been screwed up for years. My lower limbs from my knee down, they're numb, like all the time. Like I don't feel them. And I did that, and I started feeling my legs again. I'm like, what's going on, But after 2 weeks, I started feeling sick. Like I just wasn't feeling like myself. And there was, I didn't know if I was like, I got the flu or something. I got food poisoning. I really didn't know. But then a week went by, and then another week went by, and I just wasn't feeling the same. I wasn't feeling good. Well, it turns out I ended up going to the hospital because there was like a whole day I didn't eat, and I just was in bed all day, and I feel like death. Like, I really did. I didn't know what was going on. I just felt, no, I just keep getting food poisoning. Maybe I'm eating too much chicken. I don't know. Maybe I'm not cooking the chicken through. I don't know. Because I was eating a lot of chicken. And, but yeah, so finally one day, my wife's like, you're going to the hospital. There's something wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I went to the hospital. My appendix burst. Like, yeah, if I had waited another day, I would have probably died. I mean, that's how bad it was. And they told me that within 30 minutes I was in emergency surgery. I mean, it was nuts. It was crazy. So when I got out of the hospital, and I was in the hospital about 5 days, and you know, if you're somebody gets your appendix removed, you know, a lot of times you're not even in there a full day. You're not even in there like 1 or 2 days. You're just, but because it burst, you know, I was in there 5 days, and it freaked me out. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if this carnivore diet's a good idea. I don't think I should do it. I don't know, man. Like, look what it did. And yeah, when I got out, went back to eating crappy again. Same thing. You know, they had to put a tube in my stomach. You know, I had like fluids were getting, I mean, it sucked for a while. Like, I had that thing in me for a week, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this ever again. Screw that. Well, 2024, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna try some different diets. And I tried different diets. Like, I tried the OMAD diet. I did that for about 6 weeks, and I liked it. It was tough. And if you don't know what the OMAD diet is, it's 1 meal a day. And I did that, and it worked for about 6 weeks, and then I got off it. And I tried different things. I tried kind of carnivore stuff, but I kept in fruit, and I kept in vegetables, and I tried to go low carb, and I did all this stuff, and I never could stick with anything. Never could. And by the end of 2024, I just kept telling myself, like, man, I need to try carnivore again. I need to try carnivore, because it just, you know, those first 2 weeks I did carnivore diet, I just felt probably the best I had felt in 10 years. It was amazing how I felt. So I told myself beginning of this year, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it again. And here I am. This is day 17. I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna sit here and say I feel amazing or I feel awesome, but I feel better than I have. And to me, that's a big improvement. My legs, the numbness in my legs, it's there sometimes, but it's not like it usually is. My hands are just numb all the time, and that's gone away. I mean, they still get numb here and there, but I think a lot of my problems too is from my neck surgery. I think I just have issues from it, but a lot of it's from the diabetes and the high blood pressure. So far this diet is just helping me out a lot. Like, and this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm making videos on it. This is why I'm committing to it, because, you know, it just, I don't know, it's like it motivates me. And making the videos and showing what I'm eating and talking about it, it really just, I don't know, it just makes me want to keep doing it, and it makes me feel good about it. So if you're somebody looking or thinking about doing it, or if you're like, oh, you eat too much meat, you're gonna die, no. I'm gonna tell you something. One, my stomach, like, it gets so bad when I would eat bad. Like, it would get so big, so hard, and like I could barely breathe. And I'm only like maybe 230, 240 now. So, but yeah, it would be so bad. And ever since I've done the carnivore diet, stomach's flat. I don't feel like crap. I'm not farting all the time. I'm not crapping all the time. I mean, it does wonders for you. It really does. And if you're somebody especially struggling with diabetes or high blood pressure, give it a shot, because, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know, you cut out those carbs. And here's the thing with doctors. They sit there, and especially diabetics, they'll sit there and say it's mainly the sugars, and it's not. It's the carbs. The carbs is what's killing you. The carbs is what's killing 90% of the people in the world right now, especially here in America, because our diet is so horrible. But if you're somebody looking for something new to try, or you've lost all hope, give the carnivore diet a try, because so far it's done wonders for me. I mean, I'm right now, it's been pretty easy to stick with. I keep it pretty basic, and you see on my channel, I'll post videos of like different stuff. Like I've tried making meatballs and pizza, and I made that carnivore chili. I mean, honestly, the easiest way to do it is just eat some meat and eggs. I've that's mainly what I've ate. Meat and eggs. That's the easiest thing. And chicken, like chicken legs. I never even thought about doing chicken legs, and then all of a sudden I saw how much chicken legs are, and I'm like, what the hell? Just do chicken legs. Screw it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and so far it's working so good. So if you're somebody thinking about trying this, or you're looking for a diet to try the carnivore diet. And if you're watching this and you want to subscribe or follow me, that'd be great, because I mean, this is a journey I'm taking, and I'm hoping, my goal is to stick with it the whole year. I'm about to get back, hopefully, in the gym, see how that works out. But yeah, let's, you want to go on this adventure with me, go on this ride with me, see how it works out, and pray that it works out, the same way it's been working out. Yeah, just follow me, subscribe, and yeah, I'll post updates, and I'll go more into detail about my situation with diabetes, and especially the plant-based diet, because that was just something else. So yeah, thank you for watching. Again, if you're looking for a diet to try the carnivore diet. You've got questions, leave comments, let me know, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.